Hello, I'm Cora Jackson Fawcett with the Los Angeles Sentinel, and we have with us today the world-renowned Kirk Franklin.
Hello.
How are you doing?
How you doing, beautiful lady?
I'm doing okay and really honored to have you here.
I'm very glad to be here. Thank you.
You look pretty young, and
Oh,
I was reading you've been in the business over 25 years.
26 in June. Be 26. Well, it's been longer than that based on some of the earlier music that I did because I wrote for choirs earlier, like the Georgia Mass Choir and the Gospel Music Workshop of America. And so if you look at that, it's going on 29 years.
Oh my goodness, how do you keep going? Got some batteries or
So
something?
I just have a lot to say.
You
I have a
do.
lot to say.
That's for sure. You're just prolific as far as your songwriting
Wow.
and just ultra talented as far as your directing and arranging.
Wow. That's kind of you.
It's amazing. I was listening to your newest single, Love Theory,
Yes, ma'am.
and it just seems to cross over. Um, One of the things I noticed in the lyrics is that you don't mention God, but yet it's clear that you're talking about a relationship with Christ.
Well, in my ad lib in the bridge, I'm intentional when I say, um, there's a line that I say when I say loving you, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I try to be very intentional about the things that I may say through a song that is very clear who I'm talking about. Because the bridge says, loving you will be the very death of me. That's what it's supposed to be, which really means more of you, less of me.
Yeah.
And so I say, loving you, Jesus. So it was intentional to make sure that people are always clear. And so that's always important for me so that people understand that I am very clear that I'm a gospel artist and that I am here to, share the good news of Jesus Christ in every format and every way that I can.
And you do that. I mean, it looks like you mix genres almost. There's a little, it sounds like hip hop, and then there's gospel, and there's new wave. When you're writing, is that how the process works? You just,
Yes, yes, yeah. Well, is I think that a lot of it is that's the music that I enjoy, and it's the music that I was raised on. That I was influenced by so many different genres coming up as a kid. Like I didn't really uh, get engulfed into gospel music until about 15 or 16 when I became born again. But before that, most of my life I was like a break dancer. I was like rapping at the skating rink, and I was really into early hip hop. I was into early R&B, Commodores, Elton John, the Jackson Five, and so that was the music that really motivated me, and that was the music that really inspired me. So it wasn't until later on that it was gospel music that really started to kind of become part of the fabric of who I am.
yeah. Where do you get the ideas for the types of themes you're going to talk about in your songs? Because some of them are slow and thought provoking, some of them got a beat, and you just seem like the pendulum swings.
Wow. Is I really believe that it's God's grace, and I believe that it's God like blessing me with these songs is what I call, as I always say, that He lets me borrow these songs, and I just believe that it's His gift, it's His grace,
Yes.
and I'm just really appreciative to just play a part or to just be a pen
Yeah.
in His process.
Oh, wonderful. I'm sure you had some offers to cross over out the
No,
secular.
no, and I've never had a desire to. There's, is I do what's very passionate for me, and I think to do anything else wouldn't be authentic. So, so I really enjoy what it is that I do, and I've always enjoyed it, and it has always rung close to me.
But you still attract people that may not necessarily be believers, but they still enjoy your music, and they like to bop to the beat.
Thank you, thank you. I'm just still being authentically me, and I am trying to do what is very true to me, and to try to communicate about how big the God that I'm talking about is, and how relevant the conversation of God can be within culture, and to continue to try to push the conversation of God forward within culture is just that is very, very important to me.